Hello everybody, welcome back to the TESLG Season 3 World Drivers Championship. We are here for the fourth round of the season here in Spain. Last round was Malaysia. There was a little bit of controversy with Razor overtaking under the safety car and everything that happened in the previous three rounds. But we are here now for round 4 in Spain. This is a very tricky track. And qualifying has started. So, great attendance is what we are seeing today. So it'll be interesting to see, where everybody will place. It will be interesting because this track is so tight. It's very hard. There's so many Ferraris. Yeah, there's 3 Ferraris. Yeah. And that's what I was gonna say. 3 Ferraris. That can't be right. So we'll see here what's gonna happen. It'll be very interesting because the main way that you have to take this track is very, very strict on you. And well, 13 minutes left in qualifying to go, and I do believe things are going to get very interesting. Here we have AMWs disconnected, 3 Ferraris. Right. Yes, we have our F1 commentator, thank God. Alright. Come onto the stage, Jakey. Oh my God, yes. Thank God. I can't hear Jakey, I don't think. No, I can hear Favors. Jakey, are you talking right now? Because I can't... Not sure if I can hear you correctly. And I don't know if I can hear you. I hear Favors when he talks, but I'm not sure about... Yeah. Jakey, are you there? Because I just want to make sure. I can't hear Jakey. Yeah, rejoin. And I'll invite you back on. Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you now. Alright, we've got a proper second commentator.
Finally. I think I might disconnect. That's fine. So, as qualifying started 4 minutes ago.
Yeah, it started 5 minutes ago. AMW, I think, disconnected or not quite sure what happened there. Dom is also disconnected as well. This is going to be very interesting. Is Will taking up a garage?
Maybe.
No, he is.
Let it be. Let it be. Let it be.
No, I'm not going to invite you onto the stage. It's just commentators now. No. Now I'm back managing the session now, so things have changed now. Things have changed now. I'm back, so yeah. So don't get me copyrighted, please. Don't get me copyrighted. No. No, bro. No. AMW, the Alpha Tauris have had terrible races so far. Their best result's been second place, I believe, this season. AMW complaining about and impeding. So he's at the moment only P5. That's going to be P6 because Chris improves to position 1. So Chris is on provisional pole, just scratching into the 52s. So Stealthy is no longer the benchmark. It's going to be a hard one to challenge. It really will. We're going to see, though, sort of what happens. And if there's any sort of controversies in the qualifying, if there's any crashes. Stealthy we saw at Qatar on that lap, which could have been a 120 lap, in my opinion, that got ruined in the sector 2. Here comes Stealthy, though. 8 minutes left of qualifying. Jakey, stop. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Jakey, stop. Look, Stealthy's bottled it going on to the start, I think.
Stealthy on a purple third sector.
Yeah.
But just had a 53.044. I'm definitely gonna get you copyrighted for this.
It'll be interesting. At the moment, Stealthy, he's only been beaten by about not even 300ths of a second. That's less. So, second place is Stealthy from Piravana, Bali, and Piluka. So that's the top 5 at the moment. Dom's rejoined. Fish now improving on his lap. A lot of these drivers still need to improve.
Stealthy, he's gonna start his lap. Is Stealthy gonna go purple? Going through the first sector? Turn 1 looks really good for Stealthy.
Oh! And Fish Noob crosses the line, and it's third fastest for him and for Williams. Fish Noob,
bottled it.
He had a decent race at Qatar.
Fish Noob is up to third, 400s down from Stealthy in second place.
We'll see what happens.
The top three are separated by 700ths of a second. That's close.
S10 4110 is the only person that has some.
This is going to be interesting now. Alright, that's enough singing now. That's enough singing. We are definitely getting copyrighted now.
No.
This is this is it.
Yep.
Yeah. Video's getting taken down.
I mean, it's
Great
not
job.
my vocal, so I mean,
Great job. No.
5 minutes and 30 seconds left. 5 minutes 20 seconds. I don't know if my lag is killing me. And my lag is actually killing me. Easton not doing well with the slowest time of 1:1.6. This is a racetrack where anyone can basically bottle it.
And you know what? In season 2, that's exactly what we saw. Webby bottled the lead of the race on the last lap, and Will in the Aston Martin did go on to win that race. It was Bitty. It was from Bitty and the Ferrari, and then it was Jalou in the Aston Martin coming home for third. That was in season 2. In season 1, it was Lillam that won. P2 and P3 were the Aston Martins. So Aston Martin have a 100% double podium rate at Spain. However, they don't have double cars here today, so they won't be able to continue that streak.
Sector, which gets him close, and now from first to fourth is basically exactly a tenth of a second is the gap.
Yeah.
And Stealthy, at the moment, is close. If he can perfect this final sector, I think he can improve. Oh, look at Dom.
Oh, and Dom!
Chris
Dom!
are on purples. Dom H on a purple second sector and gets a 52.9.
Dom has taken pole. What about Chris? Look at Chris. Chris needs to clap back by a 10th. He needs to get back all this lost time now that has been gained from Dom. Here he goes through the chicane. And Chris sets his eyes on the checkered flag. Well, not the checkered flag, but he takes pole. He takes provisional pole by 3/10 of a second.
What a lap
Whoa.
from Chris.
Wow, wow, wow. That is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible.
From Pi Lucas, Pi Lucas, can someone explain why there are 6 people to the stage?
So first, after that, try and take pole again. Dash from the start finish line. Get to the pit.
Who's playing music in the background?
Piavano!
Piavano's on a purple sector.
Oh, by 5.
Oh, Piavano.
He's lost time.
A yellow
He
second
needs to
sector.
gain it back through this final sector. This has to be a top 4. Wow, look at this. It has to be consistent as possible. We're down into 1 minute 50 territory. Here he goes.
Piavano,
He doesn't improve. Look out for Dom. Dom, purple sector 2.
You're gonna have the same lap time. Oh no, wait.
Bali and Piavano.
And Chris is on a purple sector. Could we see a 52.3? Dom doesn't take provisional pole. He can improve as much as he wants, but he won't get it. 1 minute to go in this session, and tensions are ramping up. Here's Chris. He hasn't lost as much time as he's gained. That should be mathematically only about a 10th of time that he's gained. Oh, and he bottled it at the final chicane. Chris bottles it. And could this, if somebody else happens to go faster, Barley's lost his lap. Razor's on a lap. These are the final whole laps. Razor's bottled his whole lap. Who else? Who else is on lap? Fish is also on a lap. Can he get himself a top 3 or a top 2? Could one Williams replace another Williams?
Yeah, Bali, Pepe, and Piavano have the same lap time.
Do they? They do.
Stealthy, you have 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds, Stealthy.
And Fish doesn't improve. It's not an improvement. He was 4 tenths up at the end. It won't happen. It won't happen at all. Wow. No singing, please. We don't want to get copyrighted. We've already,
Here
yeah.
we go. Stealthy. We're on another front lap here. The session is going to end.
Yeah, it's gonna end now.
Now the drivers are go to the start finish line and not set any more laps, except Stealthy and some other drivers.
Stealthy has not improved on his first sector.
Yep.
Stealthy
I
can.
think he can improve on this lap by a few tenths now.
Yep, and Stealthy improves. On the second sector by 800ths of a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both rolled down to the tunnel.
Dominic.
Stealthy's still on a lap. Luca goes second. Dom and Stealthy neck and neck. Who gets it? It's Dom from Stealthy.
Hey, Luca.
This isn't the race, guys. And Dom, who's just somersaulted into the barriers? Who's somersaulted into the barriers? Someone's in the wall. There you go.
Luca on the front row.
Yep, everybody's finished their laps. That's it now. Wow, what a race. What a race. I'm just going to clear the stage a little bit.
What?
That was it. That was the last quali session.
Look at the time between Piavana and Bali. Same lap time. It's 6 and 7.
So who set the lap time first? Who set the lap time first? That's what I want to know.
It was Bali.
Yeah, Bali.
Bali said it first. And then Luca.
Okay. Thank you. Bali and then Luca.
Bali
What?
and P6.
What?
I think Eston got pulled by like 5 minutes.
How was it Bali then Luca? What? That doesn't make any sense. Luca got second. So Bali ahead of Pierre.
Before qualifying ended. Or 5 minutes before qualifying could have ended.
It's 5:48, correct?
No, it's 47.
So, join back, y'all. Get ready. Biggest sugar. Sorry, Will is our safety car driver, correct?
Yeah.
And George is not our safety car driver anymore. That's sad.
There will be a
You
former.
should have given me the safety car. Because of how slow I am.
Nah, that's crazy. That's professionally crazy.
Oh, Ollie. I thought Ollie was gonna join, but
Nah.
Yep. So, formation lap?
Yeah.
Formation lap. Razor is not in. Formation lap, and if
So
someone follows
it's
it, that means
S104.
you are bad.
Luca.
If you follow it in the
Formation lap is underway. And most
Bali
drivers have chosen
Bali
to
and
be
six.
entire compound.
Eason.
No, it's just the formation lap. Don't mind the leaderboard.
Y'all could be conservative. That'll be great. Sophie at the moment is your championship leader. And then it's Chris, and I think it's Bali or Paluca. Bali and Paluca, third and fourth. So Razor, he decides he won't join the race today.
S10 is not the back of the grid.
Razor told me
Oh.
that he wasn't feeling well, so that's why he isn't racing.
Happy is on the second lap. Everyone else is soft while the others are on, well, like Chris and Bali are on the
Don't
hard.
Paluca, I have to say, once we get to the race, that's when the real commentary starts. It's just been setting things up, so yeah. Move up.
Happy. No, don't let Happy go because he's on the second lap. Technically.
Everybody's just slanting right now.
No one can wall ride. No one can wall ride. If you do, you're gonna get penalized.
No.
For
Alright, this is
What's up?
it.
dude.
Here we go.
He is okay
5
when you
red
wall ride,
lights
but-
for the Spanish Grand Prix. It's lights out, away we go. The reaction time from S104 a little bit slow as they go in from turn 1 now. Here we go. This is going to be very interesting.
Can you hear me? No.
And they're all wall riding now through the next couple of corners. Well, we'll see now how these drivers behave through the next couple of corners as Dom takes the lead. Dom takes the lead. Dom has taken the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix through one swoop-felled corner. He got in when Chris didn't. That was an absolutely phenomenal move. And
Look at that, Dominic.
that promotes him to the lead of the race.
And he's 1.2 seconds ahead of Chris. And then it's Matt, and then Luke and Bali. Delphi had a bad start. He's down there in P13.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting. Fish is in the pit lane. Fish has broken his wing. Fish Snoob has broken his front wing.
Delphi. Not doing well at the moment. Meanwhile, Dominic is somehow dominating.
Yeah, so Dom now, he's leading by law.
Pun intended.
Since when did Wart get P2? When did Wart get P2?
Matt, are you pulling the wall riding thing? Or are you actually that quick?
Wart is P2. He's running ahead of Chris, so I don't know what's happened to the AlphaTauri. As they come through the Spanish hairpin.
That's why he's on P3. Everyone else is on softs, while Stealthy's on the mediums. Bali as well is on pods, so that's why they're slow. Bali's coming to the pits. Bali's coming to the pits as well as AMW.
Barley pits, so is AMW. Barley's lost his wing, AMW has it. So not a good
And
start
Barley's
to
on
this
medium.
Spanish Grand Prix for Barley.
This is gonna be costly.
Happy, honey. Happy's put it in the wall. Happy has put it in the wall.
No safety car?
No safety car.
It's on the track though.
Yeah, we just started. We just started.
His rear tire is gone.
Dom is leading by 3 seconds now. This is phenomenal driving from Dom. He is just going. He's got nobody in front of him to distract him. He has got his eyes set on one goal, and that goal's to win the race.
Sophie is back into P6 after being down
Basque pits, and it's another broken front wing. Basketech pits for a new front wing. This is chaos. This is an extra order. And this is an extra order for front wings. So many cars.
I think that's a botched strategy from Ferrari.
I don't know. No, but it wasn't part of the strategy. It was just the fact that he broke his wing, so he had to come in to fix it. So a lot of cars now, Barley, AMW, Basque, Fish, they've all broken their wings. So they've all had to pit for that. So that's already 4 cars in the first 5 laps.
Meanwhile, speaking of Barley, Barley's catching up to AMW. AMW is on the hard at the moment.
So
Dom is
Chris has just been completely off the pace. Chris is losing out to Warts. Oh, no, I know why. Dom and Wart are on the soft tyres and Chris is on the hard tyres. That's why. That explains. And Danny, is it a broken front wing for Danny? I don't know if it was. I just caught him as he's coming out of the pit lane now.
I think he has. Or he just pitted.
Or he pit. I don't know. No, it was front wing. It was front wing for Danny. So that's another victim of the Spanish Grand Prix.
We are seeing loads of front wings in the track at the moment.
We are. This is just an extra order of front wings.
And now they are both side by side. They are in the same gearbox.
Oh, look
for Prix to overtake Luca.
So there Luca goes. He's fighting with Stealthy at the moment. So Haas, I don't think really care at all. I don't think Haas care too much. They already have 106 points scored in this Constructors' Championship after the first 3 rounds. So if you take that to round 9, they should already have 300 points if they stay consistent. But, yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Luca, he's struggling to get past Stealthy. And if this continues for Luca, that he's stuck behind.
Mads has lost time, maybe he might made a mistake.
And Mads has lost his wing. Mads has lost his wing. Oh no, this is going to be horrible now. His race was running absolutely perfect. He was P2, he was pulling the gap to Chris that he needed, and now his race is ending in disaster. Well, it's not ending in disaster, but it is going to continue in disaster.
After poor qualifying result from the Haas driver, he's now into the podium.
What do you mean safety car? Who's crashed? Who's crashed?
Oh! No one's crashed yet. No one's crashed yet.
No one crashed. Yeah. So that was a bit of a confusing call. There's no safety car, but yeah. There's an intense battle going on for points. No, for P8 here. 3-way battle between Fish, Barley, and Wart. Danny has he broken another front wing? He has broken another front wing. This is horrible race for Danny. Yeah. Yeah, so that's not good. That is not good at all for Danny. He's only going to be making places from crashes now. And I think, has Stealthy got a penalty? I don't know. He's got a red sector. I don't know if it is, but that was last lap. Luca and Vargos fighting for P4. I don't know if this is Vargos' first appearance in the season. It might be his second. I'm not sure if there was... he was there in Malaysia. Dom is gapping because he's on the softs. He's only gapping because he has that soft compound tyre.
Bigger Sigurd mentality, exactly.
Yes. And Danny is back into the pit lane. So,
Oh,
this
he's on the
is
floor.
this is gonna be a little bit controversial now. This will get very controversial. For Danny's race, because now he's gonna have a very, very bad time trying to catch up, and is he gonna be lapped? Is Danny being lapped? That's the McLaren of Piravana.
Yep, he is. He's getting lapped.
Blue flags for Danny. He's getting lapped by P6. That's Piravana that's coming past him now. And soon enough it'll be Eason coming past him now.
He was
It's Dom H. Dom H is doing 55, while the
Dom
rest
H.
is doing 56.
Well, I don't know, because Dom.
Oh,
No, but that's because he's on the softs.
Piravana.
That's because he's on the softs though.
Piravana's on 77.
77.
What?
Oh my god. He has been absolutely destroying his tires. He's pitting. He's pitting on lap 11. This is probably the earliest pit we're going to see. This is the first actual strategy pit stop that we've seen, unless there was another strategy call made earlier on with AMW, because I don't think he broke his wing at all. So he was just in there in the pit lane, I believe. And there's AMW right behind him.
McLaren's bad luck continues.
And
this season.
Wart, it's a broken wing for Wart.
Oh, Mads as well.
Oh no, can Danny get the position? No, he can't. He's going through the casino area now. Eason trying to get past him. Dom in the pit lane. This is the moment we knew he would come, but we didn't know when it was going to happen. Dom will take the lead now on the hard compound tire. He goes on to the mediums. And Wart wants to retire, but Ollie, his team principal, is telling him no. We can get positions from safety cars, just survive till the end, and maybe something lucky will happen for us. So that's what he's saying. Eason is also in the pit lane. So Eason's teammate Happy didn't have a good time. Oh, and AMW just squirming it past Eason as he came out of the pit exit. Eason double mediums, thank you for the update, Will. Fantastic job. So this is going to be very interesting now. Stealthy has also gone past Dom, but I don't believe anybody's going to be able to top his fastest lap. Stealthy on the mediums. Could Stealthy realistically catch Chris? Because Stealthy's on the mediums, you see. I mean, Dom is also on the medium, so it's just kind of a testament to see.
It can end the race.
Stealthy's
with those tires in the race, so.
I don't know, Barley Pepper's up. Big Azuga saying, Dom crashed for me.
Dominating.
Eason pits again. Is it a wing? It is a broken wing for Eason. It is a broken wing for Eason. And Wart is on the purple sectors. He's on the soft tires. I said nobody could top Dom's lap, and he's also improving on his own lap.
Dom H is dominating right now. No pun intended.
Dom at the moment. Right, is this going to be a new fastest? Who's going to get the fastest lap? Dom, does he improve on it? No, he hasn't improved on his lap. Will Wart get it? Yes, he good. Yes, he does. Well, this race is about to get 10 times more interesting once the pit stops come through. Stealthy, he's making a few tenths at a time, a tenth a lap. Yeah, so it'll be very interesting. I'll invite Will to the stage now because he's the safety car because I believe that George left. So this is going to be very interesting.
I just realized Matt just got the fastest lap.
Yeah, he stole it. And Big wants to be a
He won't
safety
get
car.
points, but at least he got the fastest lap. At least that will make Alfie's race kind of better.
Is Big messing about with the safety car in the pit lane? If he is, just respawn it. But, let Big ride in the passenger seat. Don't let him drive the thing, though. As they come into turn 1.
Actually, Dom Mage is catching up to Stealthy, 8 tenths per lap.
This is going to be close. Stealthy is on the mediums, but so is Dom. Dom, he's on the fresher tyres, but only by a few percentage. 11 laps to go. Oh, here we go. Dom trying to send it up the inside. Can he do it? Can he make the move stick? Yes, he can. Stealthy's trying to fight it back, but Dom is ahead as they go into the hairpin. Low, I believe the fuel is low. Yeah, it is. And here, Stealthy trying to fight it back, but Dom does get ahead. Will Stealthy be able to fight it back along the main straight with DRS and Stealthy pits?
Stealthy comes in. Stealthy is on 21%
And
fuel.
Piluka is also pitting. Stealthy's, he's going for the softs. Piluka, he's going to go to the softs as well.
Actually, Dom Mage is on 13% fuel and he's on standard mix. Trying to get to the end of the race. Stealthy comes out ahead of his teammate. Barley, who I think will also pit. But Stealthy is starting to try hard.
Yep. Did Chris spin? I don't know if he did, but Dom's caught right back up. Stealthy's got a big gap. You're not going to be enjoying this because the Haas's are now together and this is the battle for the podium. Chris is now coming into the pit lane as well. So it's going to be the hard tyres off for Chris. It's going to be the hard tyres off and it's going to be the softs going on.
He's ahead of the Haas boys, is he?
He just is. He's just Mads also, I think. No, that's Mads just being lapped. Vargos comes into the pit lane as well. It is the mediums that'll go off for Vargos. So he's going to take off the mediums to soft. So if you're the Haas team principal, you are not going to be enjoying those Haas's battling for any second. And that's Piluka. No, that's Wart being lapped. That's Wart being lapped, I think, for the first time by P3 and 4. If they haven't already. So Chris now sending the purple sectors. Can Dom make the gap of 12 seconds last over 8 laps? This is going to be interesting, but honestly, it's very interesting to see how this race is going to play out, because your fish pits, the mediums will go off for Fish Noob. Mediums to softs for Fish Noob. So it was mediums to softs for both Fish and Danny.
Oh, Chris is on purple.
Chris is flying. He might be able to catch Dom before the end of the race, but it depends if Chris destroys his tyres too much by pushing. And if Dom tries to retaliate, how's that going to work?
They're gaining on Dom Mage because Dom Mage is on standard fuel and Chris goes quickest out of everyone.
He said the fastest lap.
54.0.
Wait, Chris has only got about 13% fuel left.
What about Dom H though? Look at Dom H. Dom H is on 9%.
7 laps to go on 13. Dom's on 9%. These drivers, oh my god. Dom is on 9% fuel. It's going to be 6 laps to the finish with only 9% fuel for Dom. He has a comfortable gap and he pits. It's the mediums off. Mediums to soft. And there you go. Mediums to soft for Dom H. So where's he going to come out? Is he going to come out ahead or behind Barley? Just behind Barley as he surges through the first corner. And he did get the tire glitch. He lost a bit of time. This is very, very interesting. It's playing out to be a very intense race for these guys.
Don't mate, you can't possibly.
Piravana has pit. Piravana has pit, and it's a broken wing. It's a broken wing. It's the mediums to softs. It's a broken wing for Piravana. So does he come out behind or ahead of Eason? Eason's just completing the hairpin, so he will come out behind Piravana. Chris now from Stealthy Dom. Stealthy being told to push as hard as he can. Don't be aggressive, just push now. That's interesting. Do Haas want Stealthy? It honestly depends on who's faster on pace. They're on the same compound tyre. They have relatively the same wear. It's going to be close. If Stealthy loses too much time, is it a risk now that he has to push more? 5 laps to go. Can Stealthy take another win, or will it be Chris? It's honestly the big play on who's going to win it and who won't. 4% more fuel. Chris might have to start saving. Dom on 7%. Chris is just now going below 9%. Well, this is going to be interesting now. One mistake from any of these guys, and it's over.
Chris is on 8% fuel on a hot lap, and he's still doing 53 sevens.
Yep, and we have that safety car window. It's closing on lap 24. So, it's going to be interesting.
I mean,
yeah.
Please don't. Oh, water crashed it. But what? Sorry,
has what?
What's under?
Safety car. Safety car.
My new.
Yep. Yep. So, Will's at turn 1. Where's the safety car? Safety car's there. So everybody's pitting for stops. There's no need to control it. There's no need to control the pit lane. Every single driver now that's attended this race has used 2 different compound tyres. So no need to control the pit lane anymore. And if they are pitting, they're pitting for softs. And Matt said, I would rather DNF than complete this race. That is true, because he wasn't really in the run for points. So everybody's going to come in. That is a massive gap between Barley and Fish Noob. So Will needs to be a pro GT driver now as he goes around these corners. They'll catch up easily.
No!
And the Haas team principal having a bit of a heart attack. Dom could win this race. Could Dom win this race?
Dom is the low-key contender here. He's the lowest fuel out of everyone.
Yep, so we'll wait for confirmation from the FIA when the safety cars come in.
Chris is on 4% fuel.
He needs to go and lean, otherwise he's not going to make it to the end. He's now officially got less fuel than Dom. Danny's also in the pit lane. If you're pitting for softs. That's it. So...
Oh, Mads is giving us quality entertainment here. Look at Mads. Look at Mads.
Is Chris going to lose this race because of the fuel? He needs to go and lean or he's going to run out. Somebody tell Chris that he's going to run out of fuel.
Mads is driving on 2 wheels. Mads is driving on 2 wheels. He drove on 2 wheels and got into the pit lane. And now, yeah, his race is over. One more. Safety car or no? Safety car in or no? Tell me.
Yeah, safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap.
Safety car in this lap. Chris might not make it. It's gonna be tight.
He might not. He needs to regulate his fuel, but he's stayed confident. Safety car's in the pit lane. Earson. And he's gone.
Chris.
No overtakes till the line.
Race.
And we're underway. Oh, and Piravana! Piravana's... Luke is disconnected and Piravana's lost his wing. 26 laps in this race. What's happened to Earson? Oh, and someone's flipped! It's crashed! It's Piravana!
Piravana flew.
Oh my god! 3 different drivers on the purple sectors. Oh my god! So if you're finishing the... What? He's driving that car down to the rim.
Go, mate. He can chuck it.
1 more lap to go. Chris on 2%. Is he going to make it to the end? We'll see now. Barley.
Oh,
He's taking the fastest lap.
As well is catching up.
Oh, they're not going to make it. He's not going to make it. Surely he won't make it to the line on 1.6. Surely not.
Selfie.
Oh, it's going to be
Selfie,
tight if he does actually make it.
Selfie.
And
Selfie,
Dom's lost his front
Selfie.
wing. Dom's lost his front wing. What is happening? And both Williams. It's horrible. It's horrible for Williams. And for Chris, it's going to be the victory. Wait. Look at the fuel. Chris won't make it. 0.6% fuel to go for Chris, and as he crosses the line, Chris wins the Spanish Grand Prix from Stealthy from Barley, completing the podium, and Chris now 0.3% fuel. Oh my goodness, Vargos, Basketek, Fish, ALW, Earson, Danny, and Will Dom H. Danny ran out of fuel. No, he didn't. He crossed the line slow, and Dom...
Dom H has this spinning round.
Dom
H. That is the Williams pair. Dom H was on the podium. And Dom H is right here.
Oh my god.
He's gonna finish in 10th place.
Go. Yeah, here we go.
Dom H actually has a puncture.
Dom will get 0.5 points if he makes it. If Dom crosses the line, Alright, here we go.
John H.
Well, that's it.
Crosses the line.
Fantastic. Fantastic.